On February 17, 2025, a seemingly ordinary Monday took a terrifying turn at Toronto Pearson International Airport. Delta Flight 4819, a CRJ-900 aircraft operated by Endeavour Air, was en route from Minneapolis, carrying 76 souls, 72 passengers and 4 crew members. As the plane commenced its descent, a sense of normalcy prevailed in the cabin. Little did anyone know that they were about to be thrust into a nightmare. Passengers settled in, their thoughts occupied with upcoming meetings, family reunions, or simply the relief of reaching their destination. The crew, seasoned professionals, diligently carried out their pre-landing checks, unaware of the impending disaster. The sky outside was clear, the mood inside calm. However, fate had a cruel twist in store. As Flight 4819 approached the runway, the unexpected happened. The aircraft, instead of smoothly gliding down, hit the tarmac with a sickening crunch. The impact sent a jolt through the cabin, tossing passengers around like rag dolls. Luggage tumbled from overhead compartments as the plane skidded, its landing gear failing to hold. Chaos erupted as the aircraft, now uncontrollable, veered sharply off the runway. It careened across the grassy infield, the sound of tearing metal a horrifying symphony to the passengers' ears. The plane, its momentum carrying it forward, eventually came to a stop, a mangled wreck lying on its side. A fire, fueled by ruptured fuel lines, ignited, casting an eerie glow on the scene. Amidst the chaos and the spreading flames, survival instincts kicked in. The flight crew, their training kicking in, sprang into action. Their calm amidst the pandemonium provided a beacon of hope for the terrified passengers. Following emergency protocols, they directed the evacuation, ensuring everyone remained calm, and moved swiftly towards the emergency exits. As passengers and crew scrambled out of the mangled fuselage, the first responders arrived. Firefighters, sirens blaring, battled the blaze, their hoses spewing water onto the inferno. Paramedics, their faces grim, rushed to the aid of the injured, their skilled hands tending to wounds and providing comfort. The airport, transformed from a hub of bustling activity to a scene of controlled chaos, became a testament to the efficiency of the emergency response teams. In the immediate aftermath of the crash, as the smoke cleared and the flames died down, the focus shifted to assessing the human cost of the disaster. Miraculously, and thanks in no small part to the heroic actions of the crew and first responders, there were no fatalities. However, the incident left its mark on many. 21 passengers were transported to local hospitals, their injuries ranging from minor cuts and bruises to more serious conditions. 19 of them were released within 24 hours, their relief palpable. However, 3 individuals, a child, a man in his 60s, and a woman in her 40s, remained hospitalized. Their conditions, while not considered life-threatening, required further medical attention. Section 5. Weather conditions, a factor in the crash? As investigators began the arduous task of piecing together the events that led to the crash, weather conditions came under scrutiny. While the day of the crash was clear, the preceding days had seen significant snowfall in the Toronto area. Over 20 inches of snow had fallen between Thursday and Sunday, leading to flight delays and cancellations. Monday, the day of the crash, had been designated as an operational recovery day for Toronto Pearson International Airport. Although the snow had stopped, strong winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour on the ground and even stronger at higher altitudes persisted. These winds, coupled with the possibility of blowing snow and icy conditions, could have played a role in the crash. Section 6. The investigation begins. The Transportation Safety Board of Canada, the agency responsible for investigating air incidents, took charge of the investigation. The TSB, known for its thoroughness and commitment to uncovering the truth, deployed a team of experts to the crash site. Their mission, to determine the cause of the crash and prevent similar incidents in the future. The investigators, armed with specialized equipment and years of experience, began their meticulous work. They scoured the crash site, photographing the wreckage from every angle, collecting debris, and marking the ground where crucial pieces of evidence were found. The cockpit voice recorder and the flight data recorder, often referred to as the black boxes, were recovered and sent for analysis. These boxes, despite their name, are bright orange to aid in their recovery. They hold vital information about the plane's performance and the conversations in the cockpit leading up to the crash. Section 7. Voices of Authority, Statements from Officials. As the investigation got underway, officials addressed the public, expressing their concern for those affected by the crash and assuring a thorough investigation. Deborah Flint, the president and CEO of Toronto Pearson International Airport, commended the heroic actions of the flight crew, whose quick thinking and calm demeanor undoubtedly saved lives. She also expressed gratitude for the lack of fatalities, a testament to the skill of the pilots and the efficiency of the emergency response. Delta Airlines CEO Ed Bastian echoed Flint's sentiments, praising the crew for their professionalism and bravery. He pledged the airline's full support to the passengers and crew members affected by the incident, assuring them that Delta would do everything in its power to assist them during this difficult time. Section 8. Delta Airlines responds. In the wake of the crash, Delta Airlines faced the daunting task of addressing the concerns of the passengers and their families, while also managing the logistical fallout from the incident. The airline, known for its customer service, set up a dedicated hotline to provide information and assistance to those affected by the crash. They also dispatched a team of representatives to Toronto to provide on-the-ground support. Recognizing the trauma experienced by the passengers and crew, Delta offered counseling services to help them cope with the emotional and psychological impact of the crash. They also committed to cooperating fully with the TSB investigation, vowing to learn from the incident and enhance their safety protocols if necessary. Section 9. Toronto Pearson, back to business. The crash of Delta Flight 4819 brought air traffic at Toronto Pearson International Airport, Canada's busiest airport, to a standstill. Following the incident, the airport halted all flights for several hours as emergency crews responded to the scene and secured the area. As the initial chaos subsided and the investigation got underway, the airport gradually resumed operations. By late afternoon, departures and arrivals had resumed, albeit with significant delays and cancellations. 2 runways remained closed as the investigation continued, limiting the airport's capacity and causing further disruptions. Airport officials worked tirelessly to accommodate affected passengers, providing updates on flight statuses and offering assistance with rebooking.